Welcome back, guys. It's the Batman Collector again. This time I've got a Sideshow premium format. This is the Batman Begins premium format statue. They did not make an exclusive for this one. You can see this is what the box looks like. This is quarter scale. Got a silhouette here on the back, which is Batman. There's been a lot of controversy about this piece because of the pose. I just always thought it would be cool to have a premium format of this version of Batman. I love the Batman Begins version. I feel like Batman Begins all the way around is kind of an underrated film. I feel like it doesn't get the love it deserves because it really is a fantastic film. So yeah, let's pull this thing out and I'll share my thoughts on it. Okay, so here's a good look at everything right when you take it out of the box. It's actually fairly simple. You got a base, the body, the cape, which is just right here, two arms, and the head. I did look at the edition size. There's only one. Like I said, there's no exclusive. So there's 1,250 pieces altogether, and I have number 655. So real quick, here's just a look at the bottom of the base. Just kind of a cool little shot of Batman Begins. It's actually a really light base. It's really small. Here, you can see that's how small it is. I can easily fit it in my hand while filming this and still place it on there. So that's pretty small, but that's okay. Oh, let me try to get it in here where we can see everything here. You can see the broken pipe. It's pretty simple. The paint is definitely pretty simplistic. You know, you can tell they didn't put a ton of effort into it. It doesn't look bad. It actually looks more vibrant on camera than it does in person. In person, it looks very dark and grimy and just kind of like almost ashy, you know, like it's just soot everywhere. Yeah, not bad. Okay. So I was a little confused here when I was putting on the body. Here it is, by the way. You can see there's two holes there. Body looks pretty good. Let me get this focused a little bit. I did notice a little paint blemish. You can probably see it right there. Is that paint? No, yeah, I think that is paint. That's not a big deal though. I mean, it's so dark you can hardly even see it. You can see they put some texturing here into the boots. I was a little confused about how he actually goes on. Some of you guys might think I'm stupid for this, but like when I put him in, I was like, is this the front? Because I haven't really looked at pictures of this in a while. And then I was like, is this the front? It's not super obvious, at least to me anyway. But I do think, yeah, this is supposed to be the front right here. So before I put this on, I just want to show you the head. The eyes are kind of weird to me. And I noticed this in their unboxing video too. He's like looking way over to the side. Here I go again with this Harley Quinn Arkham City situation where, I mean, clearly he's supposed to be looking off to the side. But I almost feel like, yeah, I feel like that one eye looks lazy. It looks weird, like it's going too far over the one side. And here too, I was trying to put it on and I didn't realize there's a little styrofoam piece that's in here. So you want to make sure you pull that out before you try to put this on. Okay, so here it is, all put together. The cape, I've noticed there is a wire in here. It's a pretty strong wire too, as you can see. The material that the cape is made out of looks correct. It feels correct. It's a lot like that Dark Knight one over there with that kind of like felty kind of feel. It's a lot like that, you can see here. Very nice material. It's weird that like Sideshow gets this stuff right, but like Queen Studios doesn't. Like, you would think Queen Studios would get the cape right, but they didn't. That's weird. But yeah, this is correct, and it does look good. Let me just give you a kind of a look at the whole thing. This is another thing that I'm sure some people were worried about, is because I know Hot Toys gets a lot of flack for the position of these little knobs. I do think this looks, that's a little better than the Hot Toys. It should line up where like this points down to where these lines start here. Because Hot Toys always gets it wrong for some reason. They put it like somewhere like way up or too far away, and the position is wrong. This one doesn't look as bad. It looks okay. Probably should be. I feel like it should be a little lower. I feel like it should be like here. But yeah, that's where it goes because there's two little holes and there's no moving those around. But let me just flip it around. You can see there's still some styrofoam residue there. I think that looks really good. This cape material is really, really nice. So the pose. A lot of people don't like the pose because it reminds them of that Silver Surfer statue. And I will admit, it is kind of a weird pose. I mean, what is going on here? Like, I don't know. I guess he's just trying to look, you know, he's just looking down on the city. That's kind of the way I view it. It didn't bother me enough, obviously, to not pre-order the piece. But I do kind of wish they had gone with a slightly different pose. However, at the same time, I feel like that piece, the Dark Knight up there, is way too small. Also made by Sideshow, also quarter scale. In fact, I'm going to get that down here and compare these two, because I just feel like that piece is way undersized, and I feel like this one is a little more reasonable. Yeah, so here's a size comparison. And to be fair, this one is standing up on top of the turntable, and that one's not. You're talking about a difference of like an inch, though. But like, look at how massive that is. That is I mean, well, also the base. Obviously, that base is a lot taller than this one. I wonder if I could... I don't want to try to lift that up. I guess it's just because he's hunching down, and that is also kind of a strange pose. But here, you can see them side by side. They look a little weird, even though they're both quarter scale. But I wanted this one because I want to put him up there in that spot where he just was, because he's bigger, and I think it'll look better up there. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. It is a really nice piece. Probably the last piece I'll end up getting this year. Everything else has been delayed until next year, or 2024. And it is nice. I think my only downside here is this weird eye. Let me see if I can focus a little better. Yeah, it's weird. And I noticed it too when they were doing the unboxing video. I was like, maybe what's with the eye? So I don't think it's just going to be mine. I think this is going to be another situation where that's just how it is. But yeah, it's a nice looking piece. If you're a Batman Begins fan, I would definitely recommend this one. You know, if you already have the quarter scale Enterbay or the quarter scale, the Hot Toys piece, you know, you may not want this, but if you don't have those and you just want like a statue, this is definitely very nice for sure. I mean, I would recommend getting it, obviously, since I did. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for this one. I may do a room tour next. I'm not really sure. Kind of depends on how things go. But in the meantime, thanks for watching. See ya.